مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين
نستعين
وإياك نستعين.
not نستعين. all are like letters.
Together.
وإياك نستعين.
وإياك نستعين.
not نستا not ta ta. Smile while reading it. وإياك نستعين.
وإياك نستعين.
Yes.
اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم.
الذين not الذين. صراط الذين.
صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Yes, but ضالين there should be mad 6 counts. ولا الضالين.
ولا الضالين.
ضا ولا الضالين.
ولا الضالين.
Excellent, ما شاء الله.
آمين.
Start the Qari?
Yes. Stop sharing now. Okay.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. I think we divide it into 2 parts.
Yeah, okay. 11.
Up to 11.
Up to 11 and then 10.
Good, good.
والليل إذا يغشى والنهار إذا تجلى وما خلق الذكر والأنثى إن سعيكم لشتى فأما من أعطى واتقى وصدق بالحسنى فسنيسره لليسرى وأما من بخل واستغنى وكذب بالحسنى فسنيسره للعسرى وما يغني عنه ماله إذا تردى
The meaning, Dr. Maruf? Dr. Maruf? You are muted. Unmute yourself, please. Dr. Maruf, you are muted.
Yeah, I'm all right now.
Yes.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. And in this surah, I think we have Allah saying several facts which we need to put together, and it's a surah of reassurance of things that He has done that we need to follow. The first one, He swears on وَاللَّيْلِ إِذَا يَغْشَى. Layl is the night, and Allah has a way of, He has even in the Fajr, He has talked about this, that the night it starts covering, it covers with darkness, and that's Ida Yaksha is to cover. And then it talks about from this covered darkness, something comes out, which is the day. And then He is immediately from the darkness, he goes to the next one, which is the brightness. وَالنَّهَارِ إِذَا تَجَلَّى. And and when the sun starts shining, it's not when it is rising, but it is in certain other places he has talked about as the sun comes, the first light of comes, that is about Al-Fajr, about Fajr time. But here he talks about the full darkness and the full brightness of the day. And he comparing the two times. And verily he has decided for us to do our prayers in a way, divided it according to the time, which is divided according to the brightness and the darkness and the setting and the rising of the sun. It's all bound together. He likes this division of the day for particular purposes, and he has said that. وَمَا خَلَقَ الذَّكَرَ وَأُنْثَى. Then he talks about he has created the men and the women. Okay, and this is he has taken as a very important situation that he has done he has created. I think he has created the plants and the animals. But when it comes to here, the surah is referring to the people. So he is talking about how he has created the whole group into two major division, just by the fact that they are ladies and gentlemen. Inna sa'iyakum la shatta, and your efforts your efforts are purely diverse. Diverse means, if you take the whole body, the body acts as one, but it has multiple diverse functions. The eyes does something, the ears does something, and the tongue does something else. So all the diverse functions, he has put them all together in one person. وَأَمَّا فَأَمَّا مَنْ أَغْتَى وَاتَّقَى. And he has then, as for the people, the man ata gives wattaqa, and tears and fears, and the people whom he causes them to be afraid. These are feelings. Now he talks about feelings of people. وَصَدَّقَ بِالْحُسْنَى. And here he believes in goodness, or the best, doing the best. فَسَنُيَسِّرُهُ لِلْيُسْرَى. And this is the one that he has already dealt in the last ayah that we read with, when he has given ease and then he has given difficulties. Okay, and with ease, here remember, he is putting the ease first, and then the ease that comes as a function out of something, like for example, the sun rises out of the darkness, from the difficulty comes the ease. So the ease as it comes out. وَأَمَّا مَنْ يَهْلِي, withholds, and but as for who he holds wastaghna, and considers himself from need. The people, there are people who do feel that they don't have any needs. وَكَذَّبَ بِالْحُسْنَى. And the people who will deny the best. They will not do the best for things like that. There is one group that is doing the best. They saddaqa bil husna and we kazzaba bil husna. Nuyasiruhu, and then nuyasiruhu, and then we will ease again, lil yusra, Remember, this is easing from difficulty. The other one is the coming of difficult, making it easier and easier. And this one is easier from difficulty. Wama yoni anhu maluhu. And yoni, and avail anhu maluhu, avail his wealth, ida tarda. When he fails, taradda, when he falls. All these are several things are put together for a particular purpose. The purpose in this, now Fazna has sent the tafsir, which makes meaning out of all these statements. Allah has made several statements. What are the meaning? Why does it make these statements? And this is an interesting thing. And Farzana has put that in here. I will read it.
This is all about ayah number 4. All the 11 ayats are about ayah number 4. Indeed, your efforts are surely diverse. This is all. This is
all the various divisions of activities.
Yeah.
And so he has divided the various activities into these things. But then he also has said about the male and the female. And obviously the male and the female, the some of these actions will be common for all, common for both male and female. Inna alayha lil huda. Inna alayna. Yes.
We are stopping at 11. Dr.
Yes, we are
Maruf.
stopping at 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
That goes on talking about guidance, and then wa inna lana lil akhirah. There is a hereafter. So all the things that are happening around us, he has collected them all. It is like a checklist that he has made for us. So here in this particular surah, I think the main thing I think probably Saqib will explain later, but this is describing various activities and various things that are happening in our life, and he puts a checklist on, and that it will be described in various other surahs that is to follow. Okay. Now I think what we need to do, Saqib, you want to take about 10 minutes and describe that? I think we are stopping halfway, and that doesn't express the whole thing of the surah, but you can express it if you like. Saqib bhai?
Shall we follow the same regimen?
Yeah.
And
okay.
Yes.
And then come
to Saqib later. Okay, fine.
Okay. Are we ready now to?
Yes, we'll read now.
Okay, please stop share, please.
Yes. Shams and the previous ayah is going to be next.
Here. Got it.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. What shall we find today in reciting? In this surah, we'll find nearly all letters are light except very few letters. Qa, qa, here qa, ta, sa, qa, and all letters are very light. So it is training today for tafkhim and tarqiq. because I think we will find some difficulties in some words like فَسَنُيَسِّرُهُ. So and try to make all letters light except خص ضغط قف, the letters of استعلاء or the letters of heaviness.
And one of the observation is that they are all short, very short sentences.
Yes, yes.
It's very short ayahs.
Yes, because some vocabularies may be a little bit difficult. I prefer to read and you read after me first, then
Yes, okay.
start one by one. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
والليل إذا يغشى.
والليل إذا يغشى.
دكتورة رابية, all letters light please. والليل إذا يغشى.
والليل إذا يغشى.
Yes, of course the غين خص ضغط قب, the غين is heavy, so I said يغشى.
يغشى.
إذا يغشى.
والليل إذا يغشى.
والنهار إذا تجلى.
والنهار إذا تجلى.
وما خلق الذكر والأنثى.
وما خلق الذكر والأنثى.
إن سعيكم لشتى.
إن سعيكم لشتى.
فأما من أعطى واتقى.
فأما من أعطى واتقى.
وصدق بالحسنى.
وصدق بالحسنى.
فسنيسره لليسرى.
فسنيسره لليسرى.
Say it after me many times, please. فسنيسره.
فسنيسره لليسرى.
فسنيسره.
فسنيسره لليسرى.
I need to listen to all, not Dr. Rabia alone.
فسنيسره لليسرى.
Only one word. فسنيسره.
فسنيسره.
فسنيسره للعسرى.
فسنيسره.
Repeat after me, please. فسنيسره.
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 فسنيسره لليسرى.
فسنيسره لليسرى.
وأما من بخل واستغنى.
وأما من بخل واستغنى.
وكذب بالحسنى.
وكذب بالحسنى.
فسنيسره للعسرى.
فسنيسره لليسرى.
وما يغني عنه ماله إذا تردى.
وما يغني عنه ماله إذا تردى.
Who shall start? Shall we start with goodbye today? Okay, bye.
Yes.
Start, please.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. وَاللَّيْلِ إِذَا يَغْشَى وَالنَّهَارِ إِذَا تَجَلَّى وَمَا خَلَقَ الذَّكَرَ وَالْأُنثَى إِنَّ
ذا وما خلق الذكر والأنثى.
وما خلق الذكر والأنثى إن سعيكم لشتى فأما من آتى واتقى
فأما there is غنة here. فأما من أعطى واتقى.
فأما من أعطى واتقى
أعطى واتقى. Here is heaviness. أعطى واتقى.
من آتى واتقى.
not أعطى واتقى. فأما من أعطى واتقى.
فأما من آتى واتقى.
Excellent.
وصدق بالحسنى فسنيسره لليسرى وأما من بخل واستغنى وكذب بالحسنى فسنيسره.
By the letter the, you pronounce it like the. It is the. Your tongue should touch the front teeth. وكذب.
وكذب بالحسنى.
Excellent.
وسنيسره لليسرى
فسنيسره.
فسنيسره لليسرى وما يغني عنه ماله إذا تردى. ماله إذا تردى.
Excellent, ما شاء الله. Rosanna?
Thank you.
I really get heart attack now. Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wallayli iza yaghsha wannahari iza tajalla wama khalaqa az-zakara wal-unsa wal-unsa inna sa'yakum lashatta.
Inna, there is ghanna, but there is no alif. Inna sa'yakum.
Inna sa'yakum lashatta. فأما من أعطى واتقى.
من أعطى الهمزة.
من أعطى واتقى وصدق بالحسنى فسنيسره لليسرى وأما من بخل واستغنى وكذب بالحسنى فسنيسره للعسرى وما يغني عنه ماله إذا تردى.
Excellent. Allah. Very perfect. دكتورة سليمة. You are muted, دكتورة سليمة. Unmute yourself, please. دكتورة سليمة, you hear me?
I heard and unmuted.
Okay.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wallayli idha yaghsha
وَالنَّهَارِ إِذَا تَجَلَّى وَمَا خَلَقَ الذَّكَرَ وَالْأُنثَى إِنَّ سَعْيَكُمْ لَشَتَّى فَأَمَّا مَنْ أَعْطَى وَاتَّقَى وصدق بالحسنى فنيسره لليسرى
فسنيسره لليسرى
وأما من بخل واستغنى وكذب بالحسنى فسنيسره للعسرى وما يغني عنه ماله إذا تردى.
Excellent, ما شاء الله.
ما شاء الله. Very good.
أمجد باي.
Okay, sir. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. والليل إذا يغشى والنهار إذا تجلى وما خلق الذكر والأنثى إن سعيكم لشتى.
إن سعيكم لشتى. Amjad bhai, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Amjad?
Yes. Hello.
إن سعيكم لشتى.
إن سعيكم لشتى فأما من آتى واتقى
فأما من أعطى واتقى.
فأما من أعطى واتقى وصدق بالحسنى
فسنيسره لليسرى.
فسنيسره اليسرى
فسنيسره لليسرى.
وسنيسره اليسرى وسنيسره اليسرى.
Listen carefully, then repeat, please. فسنيسره لليسرى.
فسنيسره اليسرى.
فسنيسره
فسنيسره
لليسرى. فسنيسره لليسرى.
سنيسره لليسرى.
But you excellent, but you forget the scene in the start. فسنيسره لليسرى.
وسنيسره
لليسرى. Again. فسنيسره لليسرى.
وسنيسره لليسرى.
Okay.
فسنيسره اليسرى.
No, you said it perfectly last time. فسنيسره لليسرى.
فسنيسره اليسرى.
I remember my dad, rahimahullah, was praying Isha and stuck in this ayah and tried to say فسنيسره about 10 times. Not able to pronounce it properly.
Who was that?
My father, rahimahullah.
Amin ya Rabbil Alameen.
So I am laughing now because I remember this.
What was your age, Dr. Sadi?
I was in about 7 to 8 years old or something like that.
Allahu Akbar.
And you
Allah-
spotted
Allahumma
the
arhamhuma.
mistake.
Rabbi irhamhuma kama rabbani.
Me and my brother was listening and laughing together. فسنيسره لليسرى.
فسنيسره اليسرى.
هو لل
فسنيسره اليسرى.
Amjad, do word hai, do. Amjad, do hai.
Divide it, Amjad, by with me.
Two.
فسنيسره
فسنيسره
هو
لليسرى.
لليسرى. فسنيسره لليسرى.
فسنيسره اليسرى.
It is double lam. يسره لليسرى.
فسنيسره لليسرى.
Yes.
وأما من بخل واستغنى.
السين not صاد. واستغنى.
واستغنى وكذب بالحسنى.
The same was different one letter. فسنيسره للعسرى.
وكذب بالحسنى. فسنيسره لليسرى.
Yes.
وما يغني عنه ماله إذا تردى.
Yes, excellent, mashallah. I know this
Saqib
word
bhai.
is difficult even for Arab people because it is letter fa, then means in. Sa shall or nuyassir is the verb, prepare or facilitate. Who is maf'ul, is the object. So this word is a complete sentence actually. فسنيسره is a complete sentence, not a simple word.
Especially this line, I will practice.
It needs,
inshallah.
It needs, and inshallah next week we can focus again on this
Inshallah.
two ayahs. فسنيسره لليسرى and فسنيسره للعسرى.
Yes, number 7 and number 10.
Dr. Maruf.
Yes, you were saying, Sister Farzana?
It sounds like a C to C, Sanu.
Ah.
This is a Pakistani word.
Dr.
It
Saudi.
sounds like Punjabi.
Yeah, Dr. Saudi.
Yes.
What did your father say after finishing the salah? Did he listen to your laugh?
Yes.
Ah.
Yes, and he punished us.
What was his comment?
He was saying فسنيسره.
فسنيسره.
Doesn't sound Arabic at all.
You know, I'm really, I must share this with you, and you will be amazed to know that all the source of all European, Iranian, and Indian languages is the same. You will be amazed to know this, but this Arabic, and this Hebrew and all these Semitic language, they are not from this family. Whereas European languages, Iranian, all Persian, all Indian languages, and these are rich languages. Their source is one. They have come through one source. So their sounds and their alphabets are very common. But Arabic and Hebrew and all these languages are from a different family. So I think Dr. Saudi will appreciate it, that how difficult it is for us, for the Europeans, for the Persians, and for the Indians.
I understand, and I say to you, some words are difficult even for Arab people.
Even for Arabs.
Yeah.
Because سنيسره is not a simple word, it's a complete sentence.
No, but
فسنيسره.
I just I have
And
given,
facilitate him too. So
I have released this piece of information so that you can appreciate that this difference, how big is this difference? That
Yes.
this is completely a different family of languages.
I understand. Farzana explained to me that we can't say
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
It
yes.
is
Because honestly, I was very proud of my accent.
things like
But
this. Yeah.
now I realize I can't say so many letters. I can't make so many sounds.
Yeah.
Yes, but
Anyway,
you know Farzana,
Yes.
now Farzana, once I mentioned that you did something wrong, you quickly correct it. You have
Yeah.
ability now.
of
Yes.
course, you see, this
The
is
only thing I'm stuck now is permanently, and I'm trying my best to come out of it, is every time a fatta comes, I don't know from where brother Alif comes into that for me. I really don't know from where I pull that Alif in.
anyway. Thanks to the centuries effort of
Yes.
introducing Arabic into Urdu, so we are comfortable to do it. But still, the north of India and Sri Lanka, they are not at all conducive.
Yeah,
all
they don't
this.
even know these letters.
No,
For
they
them,
don't need
Dr.
their
Salina's
alphabets.
effort is
Yes.
really on top.
Their alphabets and their sounds are very different.
Yes.
Later we can introduce Arabic teaching in this course.
Yeah, inshallah, we will do that.
Yeah, we do that because it's very interesting for the reason.
Yeah.
Imagine all these short sentences combined for you to read this. It would have been,
Yes.
Allah knows best, He has made it short sentences. So
Yes.
you can pronounce it very well.
In Arabic, you can find a word, only one word that is a complete sentence.
That is the fasanuyassiruhu.
Fasanuyassiruhu.
It's my turn now to read.
Like فسيكفيكهم الله. فسيكفيكهم, if you write
Fasayakfikahumullah. That's again a very, very. I think, Dr. Saudi, that is the longest word, is it?
it is not the longest, but if you translate it into English, it will be one line.
Yes, it
One
is one
sentence.
sentence. Complete
One
one sentence. Yes. In English, it's complete one sentence.
Yes.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Okay, Dr. Maruf is reading.
وَاللَّيْلِ إِذَا يَغْشَى وَالنَّهَارِ إِذَا تَجَلَّى وَمَا خَلَقَ الذَّكَرَ وَالْأُنْثَى
وما خلق الذكر والأنثى
وما خلق الذكر والأنثى إن سعيكم يشتى
إن
سعيكم لشتى فأما من أعطى واتقى وصدق بالحسنى وصدق بالحسنى فسنيسره لليسرى وأما من بخل واستغنى وكذب بالحسنى فسنيسره للعسرى
take care, Dr. Maruf.
Okay.
This small wow is a complete wow. This is mad sila.
Okay.
Why it is not written large like ordinary? Because if we stop, it is not pronounced. If we stop, we shall say فسنيسره. No, فسنيسره. فسنيسره. To continue, there is complete wow here.
فسنيسره للعسرى وما يغني وما يغني عنه ماله إذا تردى. تردى.
Because this is dal and not dot.
وما يغني عنه ماله إذا تردى.
Excellent. You know, taradda is a different word with complete different meaning. Taradda, I asked the rida or asked satisfaction. Taradda means fall down.
Yes.
Dr. Ramya?
Yeah. After me, Dr. Maimuna is also here. She will read after me. Huh?
So Maimuna, she came?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can't
she is
hear.
with me in my house, so she'll be, no, she is not logged in separately.
Oh, okay.
She's in my home. So I'll read first and then Dr. Maimuna will read.
Welcome.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wallayli iza yakhsha. Wan-nahari iza tajalla. وما خلق الذكر والأنثى إن سعيكم لشتى فأما من أعطى واتقى واتقى وصدق بالحسنى فسنيسره لليسرى وأما من بخل واستغنى وكذب بالحسنى فسنيسره للعسرى وما يغني عنه ماله إذا تردى.
Only you
MashaAllah.
this yeah, you forgot it. وما يغني عنه. Dr. Rabia?
يغني.
Yes. وما يغني عنه. There is yeah here. You said وما يغني عنه.
Yeah. وما يغني عنه ماله إذا تردى.
Yes, Dr. Maimuna?
Yes, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum
Assalam.
So I'll start, huh?
Okay.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. وَاللَّيْلِ إِذَا يَغْشَى وَالنَّهَارِ إِذَا تَجَلَّى وَمَا تَجَلَّى وما خلق الذكر والأنثى إن سعيكم لشتى فأما من آتى واتقى
أعطى
واتقى وصدق بالحسنى فسنيسره لليسرى فسنيسره لليسرى وأما من بخل واستغنى وكذب بالحسنى فسنيسره للعسرى وما يغني عنه ماله إذا تردى.
Excellent, mashallah.
Dr. Saudi, we had two problems. One was Fasuna Yassaruhu lil Yusra and the other one was Twa in that one. Kama man atwa wattaqa. Everybody made mistake over there.
Yeah.
You were correcting,
I
but
did
that
not
was
get the question
challenging too.
again. Sorry, again, please.
I said besides fasanu yassiruhu lil yusra, there was another word where we all stumbled. Of course, you corrected us, and that was atwa. We were all saying ata.
Yes, because the letter ta is not ta. A'ta
Yes.
means, you know, the most criminal. A'ta,
Yeah.
the most criminal.
Because it's a parrot.
A'ta, give.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Doctor,
That's
can I
it.
read this, especially this sentence? Which one I did mistake?
Yes.
فسنيسره لليسرى and فسنيسره
Yeah.
للعسرى.
7 and 10.
Can I read again this?
Yes, welcome. Of course. Of course.
فَسَنُيَسِّرُهُ
Walaikum
لِلْيُسْرَى
assalam.
فَسَنُيَسِّرُهُ لِلْيُسْرَى.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, it is the opposite. فسنيسره لليسرى mean that we will prepare him to go to the way of ease. The second
I am
one,
in the meeting, in a Zoom meeting. Yeah. After this meeting, I'll talk to you.
It's 18
No
hours.
problem. No problem.
فسنيسره للعسرى, we will prepare him to go to the way of difficulty and hardness.
To hell
It is opposite.
in the fire.
It is the opposite, yes. Here, Dr. Maruf, وما خلق الذكر والأنثى, the meaning is clear that any male and female, not only human, because male and female is not only in human or not only on living subjects, but also in some phenomena like electricity. And this is a miracle of
Beta, kahan hai your mom? Where is your mom?
a miracle of the creation that
Where?
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made
And
everything,
who is with you?
male and female, the plants, the animals, the
You are in the car waiting.
and also some
Left the phone behind.
nur, zalam, light, darkness, electricity
So,
has.
but this is her phone. She has not taken the phone.
The interesting thing about the creation is he created and the creation continues. It is a continuity he's maintained by this Zakara wal Untha.
Yes.
If not for the Zakara wal Untha, it won't continue.
Yes, yes. Even in the nucleus, you will find the proton and electron.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, and without this Zakar and Unsa, the universe will collapse.
It won't continue anymore.
It cannot continue.
Whatever it's created, it's finished.
Yes.
It doesn't continue.
Yes.
And the continuity on the lineage of the production or creation was continued by this particular thing.
And this is a great miracle
of course.
Creation. Sakib Bhai, are you here or still on the phone?
I'm here. That's fine.
Sakib Bhai, we were hearing your conversation. You were.
Yeah. Sorry for that.
Okay, you have 10 minutes to tie up all this.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
I didn't finish.
Sorry?
I didn't finish my reading.
Please go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead, please.
Now you finished because we read.
Yeah, you have finished. It is up to 11.
Up to 11, Dr. Maimuna.
Oh, okay. Right. That's right. That's right. Thank you. Jazakallah khair.
Jameel, inshallah. Okay, Sakib Bhai.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Now, as Sister Farzana pointed it out, the basic theme which this surah has got revolves around inna sa'yakum lashatta. Now, if we understand today this verse, all the previous surahs which we are going to read, they are just discussing this concept in a detailed and from all dimensions and all aspects. So let's concentrate and understand this very verse. Here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that whatever may it be a man or a woman, or whatever opposites are there, this is also, everybody is doing something, and everything which is being done by the human beings have two broad categories. And these two broad categories cannot have same result because they are opposing, they are conflicting. Now, in the previous surahs as well, and the surahs which we are going to read up to Surah Mulk, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has started khalaqal mauta wal hayat liyabluwakum ayyukum ahsanu amala. Now the fundamental concept of our deen is that we are in a test. Khalaqal mauta wal hayat liyabluwakum ayyukum ahsanu amala. And it is not just in Surah Mulk, in Surah Baqarah, verse, if you want to know, 155 to 156, where we have وَلَنَبْلُوَنَّكُمْ بِشَيْءٍ مِّنَ الْخَوْفِ وَالْجُوعِ وَنَقْصٍ مِّنَ الْأَمْوَالِ وَالْأَنفُسِ وَالثَّمَرَاتِ وَبَشِّرِ الصَّابِرِينَ الَّذِينَ إِذَا أَصَابَتْهُمْ مُصِيبَةٌ قَالُوا إِنَّ لِلَّهِ وَإِنَّا إِلَيْهِ رَاجِعُونَ. Now, in this test, whosoever is going through, his response to this test, that will determine the end result of his effort. And this is the human nature that, and you don't have to go anywhere else. Just look inside and you will find it that you have the ability to differentiate. Why do we have the ability to differentiate? Just because فَأَلْهَمَهَا فُجُورَهَا وَتَقْوَاهَا, because we have been given this facility, this faculty that differentiates between order and a chaos. And it is not possible that the result of an orderly activity is the same that of a chaos. Chaos is a chaos, and order is an order. So inna sa'yakum lashatta, it can never happen that the two results are the same. Taqwa has got a different result. Fujur has got a different result, because this is very much within our nature that if a person is a naughty, he will be perceived as naughty. If a person is orderly, disciplined, he will be perceived as orderly, as disciplined. So this is the basic ayah. And in Surah Anbiya again, Surah 21, verse 35. It's the same story. Surah Ankabut, it is again Surah 29, 2 to 3. It is not possible that the result of two different activities is going to be the same. This necessitates that you are going from this word to a word where the justice will take place and the people will get the reward what they have been doing. Now, with this in mind, please keep, let's read it. Wallayli iza yaksha. Now here the layl, of course the darkness. Wan nahari iza tajalla, as Dr. Maruf has very rightly pointed out, absolute dark and absolute light, bright day and dark night. They are not equal, right?
Complete
So,
opposite.
Fama khalaqa zakara wal untha, and same is the male and the female. They're not equal, right? In that sense, as a human being, yes, but so far as by the look of it, they're not equal, right? Similarly, that is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Nafsim wa ma sawaha. That is a nafs, no doubt about it. And we have completed it, right? فَأَلْهَمَهَا فُجُورَهَا وَتَقْوَاهَا. And we have put that ability to differentiate between taqwa and between fujur. We come into this world with this ability. Nobody creates in us. We are born with it. That is why it is fa'alhamaha. It's ilham. So this is what, when we grow and when our consciousness grows and we start getting the age of maturity where we can differentiate, where we can see this is painful, this is, this is a long, this has got a loss to me, this has got a benefit to me, all these, and we started appreciating this is something right, this is something wrong, this is truth, this is false, things like that. If you continue, so similarly, the way you appreciate the truth, similarly you appreciate the just and the justice. So these are two very basic concepts of the truth and justice, which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has discussed only these two in Surah Anam, 6th number Surah, verse 115, that this is exactly where faith lies. This is how you reach to your faith within from yourself. That truth and justice, your ability to differentiate the truth from the falsehood, and your ability to differentiate between just and unjust. That is where the faith is. And it is not possible. It is beyond a logical conclusion that they have the same result. They do not. They cannot have same result. So the person who is following فَأَمَّا مَنْ آتَى وَاتَّقَى. So who is selfless, who gives out, who sacrifices, وَاتَّقَى, and keeps his life in order, right? Falls in line. وَصَدَّقَ بِالْحُسْنَى, and he testifies the truth which comes. You'll see all these things come within from yourself. Nobody is telling you. Sacrifice comes within from you. Order comes within from you. You see, normally people ask, where is faith? Where is this hidden? What is that faculty? Is it, do we learn it? Do we acquire it? Do somebody tell us? No, nobody tells you. You know what is sacrifice. You know what is selfishness and what is selflessness.
About 2 minutes more.
And what is taqwa. And what is order and what is qiyas. And that is what is truth, beautiful truth. Then fasanu yassiru lil yusra. So he is in a native mode. That is the mode. وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ فِي أَحْسَنِ تَقْوِيمٍ. That is the mode we have been created. So we remain in that native mode. So when you are in a native mode, the things are easy for you. So you take the easy, you go easy. فَأَمَّا مَنْ بَخِلَ وَاسْتَغْنَى. Now this is not the native. This is ثُمَّ رَدَدْنَاهُ أَسْفَلَ السَّافِلِينَ. Now we are taking choices between, you see, between ata, selflessness, we go for selfishness, right? So this is by choice. Vastagna, instead of being order, we think we don't want any order. We will go by ourselves, right? We will like to do whatever we want. وَكَذَّبَ بِالْحُسْنَى. Then instead of recognizing truth, you follow the falsehood because of your selfishness, because these are your ulterior motives, because this is where your selfish, you are getting your selfishness being satisfied. وَسَنُيَسِّرُهُ لِلْعُسْرَى. Now you have opted from the native mode, from the default mode, from the comfortable in which you have been created. That is your default position. Lil usra. Now you are diverting. That is a fujur. Now you are taking that diversion. So you are not now on the straight path. Now you are taking deviation. Vama yogni anhu maluhu iza taradda. Mind you, it is not, you are thinking that if you are resourceful, if you gather together everything around you, you will have an easy go. No. I'm sorry, this is not going to help you. Al-ghina ghaniyun nafs. You are not going to be comfortable. You are inviting troubles. This is stress. This is anxiety. This is your greed. This is you will land into a very, very restless soul. Inna alayna lil huda. Up to 11, that's fine. Now you can see, and please keep these verses in mind, especially in Nasa'yakum Lashatta. This is the basic argument of all religious thought, that the result of the good cannot be equal to the result of bad. And bad is by choice. You make your choice and you divert yourself. Good is what you have been created on. And if you are in line with that, you will go easy, no stress, no anxiety, no restlessness. Ya ayyuhal mutma'in, hada. This is itminan. This is settled position. This is yusr position. This is your default position. But if you do not take this position, and if you make choices which are bukhl, istighna, kazzaba, then you are restless soul, and you will remain hatta zurtumul muqabir, alhaqumut takasur, hatta zurtumul muqabir. That greed will lead you to your tomb, and you will never ever you will never attain serenity, you will never attain tranquility, you can never attain peace, you will never be in a default position. You will be like out of the water. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You give us very concentrated and very focused meanings. Shall I only add something? As we know, the universe is built on diversity.
Yes.
And as Sister Farzana said, this is built on inna sa'yakum lashatta. And this is a fact. If we notice here, each word in these ayahs, the opposite came.
Yeah.
Al-layl, the opposite al-nahar. Yaghsha, opposite tajalla. Al-dhakar, opposite untha. Inna sa'yakum lashatta, this is the rule. A'ta, against bakhila. Ittaqa, against staghna. Saddaqa, against kadhaba. سنيسره لليسرى against للعسرى. So here the idea is that the world is and the universe is built on diversity.
Diversity, yeah.
Diversity, yes. And your behaviors is
Yes.
diverse and different, and the end will never be the same. And
Yes.
the all opposites in the universe that cannot come together. Never
Yes.
layl come with nahar. Never al-dhakar is untha. Never and so on. So
Yes.
actually, this is although I read this surah 50 years ago, but today this is the first time to notice this differences and opposites
Yes.
in this surah. Thank you very much.
Yes, this one is all about, this time Allah Ta'ala is not talking about day and night like he was talking in other surahs. This time he's talking about day and night and men and women and opposite things according to our taqwa and according to our fujur. That is the whole thing about this surah is. It is number 4 and number 5 that we have to follow and understand. So we should not think about these opposites like we have been thinking about before. Wallal doesn't mean that night that Allah Ta'ala has been talking about in Surah Doha and all those things. This night is the worst performance of a human being. That is what the night means in this oath. And the daylight means when we are very, very good, when we are full of taqwa. So these opposites are supposed to be understood in that form.
If you, honestly speaking, if you follow these, I will share these verse numbers where your ability to differentiate the opposites, that is the human nature. And this is where faith lies. In this ability, the faith lies.
Yes. And do you know this, Saqib Bhai, this surah also tells us that when we were born and when we came to this world, our places in hell and heaven are already kept there, because we know what we are going to do in this world. So it is not that, it is not a surprise for us, because we are choosing ourselves where do we want to go.
Yeah. You see, basically,
the important point about choice is here. That
yes.
Talks about the two extremes on either side, and then he leaves you to choose. And if you notice that from the beginning, as he goes further and further, it is talking about the difficult parts of the choice.
Yeah.
As Saki put it, the default mode begins to change, and change the default mode.
See, this is, Dr. Maroof, this is exactly what I wanted to clear, that our default position was made in Alme Arwa.
Yes.
That is our fitra, where we have first of all accepted the challenge to be a Khalifa of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, where we have accepted the challenge that alasta bi rabbikum, we said kalu bala, right? We said yes. Wa allama adam al asma kullaha. So we have based our things on knowledge, right? Not on greed. It was on knowledge. We have been given that tablet. So we have not come clean slate as the West started, that we are tabula rasa. We are not tabula rasa. We were made. لَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ فِي أَحْسَنِ تَقْوِيمٍ. Allah has set us default position, and that default position was defined in Alme Arwa. And then when we come here, now our will gets activated. Now we can fajr, and fajr is basically when you divert. That is fajr, when the light pierces the darkness, right?
Yes.
And finds its way. That is a fajr. So you basically you get away from something, from the default position. That is why here for fasanu yassiruhu lil yusra, if you are in a default position, you will remain in a default position. But if you change, bakhala wastagna wa kazzaba, now wana yassiruka lil usra. Now the restless will come. Now the anxious, your anxiety will come. Now the stress will come. Now you will remain just the way fish is out of the water. So you will remain out of the water. Nothing can help you. Nothing can help you because you are out of the default position. So this is a very, very fundamental.
Because we are becoming disobedient to the command of Allah.
That's right. Whatever it is, your default position.
That's
You
right.
see,
The
this is
next ayah is important, 12. He puts you onto the guidance.
yes. Inna alayna lal huda. Lal huda. Allah has
Get
taken
the
it
guidance
upon to
from-
itself, and this is exactly when we will connect that. فَإِمَّا يَأْتِيَنَّكُمْ, when you have come out of Al Mirwa, Allah said, فَإِمَّا يَأْتِيَنَّكُم مِّنِّي هُدًى فَمَن تَبِعَ هُدَايَ فَلَا خَوْفٌ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا هُمْ يَحْزَنُونَ. Surah Baqarah, and Hazrat Adam is addressed here. Now you are going on the earth. If you follow this path, this default position, all is okay with you.
No,
No
Shakir
fear,
bhai, it's not
no,
that.
yeah,
It's
no
not.
fear and no, and from then onwards, till Muhammad Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. This is the whole thing. فَإِمَّا يَأْتِيَنَّكُم مِّنِّي هُدًى. And this is it. And then Allah Subhanahu wa Taala has preserved that huda in the shape of Quran. That is why it said, فَمَنْ شَاءَ اتَّخَذَ إِلَىٰ رَبِّهِ سَبِيلًا. Now, whosoever likes, he can take this. Take it. Zakir bil Quran. Remind them with this Quran. What is reminding? We have already default position set by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. لَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ فِي أَحْسَنِ تَقْوِيمٍ. That is, أحسن تقويم is our default position. ثُمَّ رَدَدْنَاهُ أَسْفَلَ السَّافِلِينَ. Then the choices we make it back to us. That's it. So this is
Yeah.
Please, the concentration will be lost like this, because if we speak too much, we will lose the concentration. We will
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
We were using
Anyway,
very.
You see, this is a very central theme, and we will be visiting time and again.
So if you stick to 10 minutes each time, this will be.
Yeah, please. Please.
Dr. Maruf, in simple words that I have sent to you, can you please share it with everybody?
Yeah, sure.
Because that's very, very simple. So simple. There is no detail in it except the exact meaning. And I will do the rest of it because I've only done up to 11. So, yes. Because when we started going into details, we have lost the meaning of quite a few of the things that were mentioned in this.
And we now 1.5 hours, and I think we will.
I think we should stop now, because I think
to keep the meeting for 1 hour only each time. We are trying to do this, but anyway, let
we
us not
started late today. But if we stopped at the 10 minutes I gave, it would have been correct time. So we cannot go back over and over again, and as you said, get into more difficulties by choice.
Yes, because then we go wayward, and we can't go wayward in Quran.
I think so. Yeah, somebody has to read through it again once more, and then only this ayah becomes clear. Surahs become clear.
Dr. Maruf, Basil wanted to say hello to everyone. Go on, Bachu.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello, Basil.
We stop sharing this.
Yeah. Okay.
You good?
Yeah. Thank you.
Hello, Basil.
How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Where are you?
Dr. Salima is asking how are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, no picture, brother Sakib.
Where is the picture?
Yeah. I'll just put.
I got a nice picture. Anybody wants me to send it to you? I put it in the Quran.
Yeah. Sure.
That haram picture is one of the best.
Yes, mashallah. This is very good. This is a very good background. Please send it. Thank you.
I put it in the
group. Yeah.
Group. I have a
what is this on the right hand side? It looks like a pagoda.
Can we please run the carry to end with this, please?
Yes, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
والليل إذا يغشى والنهار إذا تجلى وما خلق الذكر والأنثى أنثى إن سعيكم لشتى فأما من أعطى واتقى وصدق بالحسنى فسنيسره لليسرى وأما من بخل واستغنى وكذب بالحسنى فسنيسره للعسرى إن وما يغني عنه ماله إذا تردى
جزاكم الله خيرا.
Jazakumullah khair.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, Bhavana.
Thank you all.
All the best to everyone.
Dua.
Salama.
Dua. Who is doing the dua?
Dr. Salima.
Ayah.
Dr. Salima, dua.
Allah Jazakallah khairan for this meeting. Bless us all. Forgive us.
Not loud enough. We can't hear.
I'm going now.
Most people are gone now. Alhamdulillah. May Allah guide us and lead us to continue this. And
Yeah.
अभी बात होनी है यार वो तो
Ya Rabb, Ya Kareem, Ya Allah.
Why
Guide us and guide the whole humanity. Ya Rabb.
Basil left already.
Okay then. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Amjad bhai, Masalama. Amjad has gone.
Where is Basil?
Sakib bhai. Bye bye. Assalamu alaikum.